Rob Smith here for Combat Sports UK. I'm joined with Ben Cooper as he prepares to fight at Unity Fighting Championships. Ben, how are we doing, mate?
Good, I.
So we'll just jump straight into it. You're fighting Nick Arash at the Unity Fighting Championships. What sort of stuff do you know about your opponent? What sort of research have you done into him?
I've watched I think he's got three fights on YouTube. I've watched them. He seems game. Seems like he's game.
And what sort of things impress you about your opponent? What is there anything about his game in particular?
He seems like a striker, but I've seen on his Instagram he's been on his grappling a bit. So I feel like we're in similar situations. Like I've been working a lot on my grappling. I'm comfortable with me striking, so yeah, it should be a good fight.
And so you're training at MTK Newcastle. He's training at Roker Ruffels. Do you see this kind of MMA version of the Tyne and Weir Derby?
Yeah, I mean, if people want to say that, yeah, it's pretty cool.
And so you're coming off the back of a massive submission win at Rise and Conquer. I remember looking at you and Stevie Lee because you've both got very similar submissions. That they might have been the same submission. You're both kind of surprised by it. Why was
It
that?
was because it's normally not our style to go for submissions, but like it happened, so we both just ended up. But we were both absolutely flabbergasted in the change rooms. But we've both been working a lot on our grappling, so
So would you class yourself as
it
more of
worked out in the end.
a striker than a grappler?
I'd say so, but I've been working a lot on my grappling recently, and I'm I'm enjoying it. I'm quite comfortable with it, so I think
Could we
right
see
now I'd consider myself like a mixture.
could we see another submission on May 17th?
Could do. I don't know.
And
You
so
never know.
one question I always ask people when I first interview them is, what made you get into MMA?
Honestly, for me, it was a bit random. Like I just somehow I was just bored. I'd just finished sixth form, and I was just playing video games, and like days turned into weeks, and like, I was just wasting. I felt like I was wasting my life away. So I just thought, oh, I might as well get a hobby or something like that. And I just sort of ended up in the MMA gym. I just went down for my first session, and ever since then, I've never looked back.
You're not playing like games for hours no more. Is that all done now? Is it?
I well, maybe not as much. The new Oblivion remaster just came out, so I've been playing that quite a little bit. Yeah,
I haven't had a chance to play that yet. Is it any good?
it's the same game, but it's like the graphic. It's so much better with the graphic.
Hmm. I'm gonna have to give it a try. I'm gonna have to give it a try. I've never actually
Still
played
trying
it
to
in
beat the
person.
fire giant on Elden. Have you know? Not me.
No,
Well, I haven't played the first one either, but that's what everyone's saying.
no. These games like Elden Ring and all that sort of stuff, I can't get. I get too frustrated. I end up like
Me,
quitting and deleting it.
I know. I was in my last camp. I was trying to beat the fire giant for like the whole time, and I still haven't done it. I still can't beat him.
Fair. Do you see playing video games as a good distraction from MMA? Because I feel like, especially when you're in training camp, you get so focused on the fighting, just like say weight cutting, the fight training. I can
Mm.
imagine it's a nice little distraction for you at times.
Yeah, I do. It takes your mind off it. Like it's good to visualize the fight like every so often, but it's good to have a nice little break from it and play some games with your mates and stuff.
Mhm. And so, when you first got into MMA and you were just a fan of the sport, who were some certain fighters who inspired you?
I'm a big Ilia Topuria fan,
Mm.
and Justin Gaethje as well. I love Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, these are I'm seeing a certain pattern, very crisp boxing, good striking sort of fighters who are a bit wild and entertaining. Is that what you kind of base your style on?
Yeah, Ilia Topuria's his crisp boxing is amazing.
Yeah, it's really
I'd
good.
love to get to that level one day.
And I was doing a bit of research into your opponent on his Instagram, and he's been training. It looks like he's been around combat sports from like such a young age. Do you believe his sort of long-term experience could play a factor in the fight?
Mm. Um, I've not been training as long as most of these other guys, but I've got heart, and I refuse to give up. So it doesn't matter. Like my last opponent, he'd been training since he was a kid as well. But I managed to get the win on that one, so I don't see why it would be any different this time.
So what makes you so confident going against these guys who've got a bit more experience? What about your game are you so confident about?
Um, uh, I suppose it's in the training. Like everyone I train with, they've been in it a long time as well. And I don't know. I don't know. Hmm, I'm not sure about that one. I don't know. I get away with it sometimes, I suppose.
It's not this answer, but I feel like from speaking to a lot of different people, I think they all say the confidence comes from the preparation, like you said, the training. Like if you know
Yeah,
you're working,
100%. Yeah,
if you know you're working hard, you're not cutting corners, you can go into fight night knowing that no matter what happens in the fight, you know you give it your all. Because I think I've seen it before,
100%.
especially in the amateurs, you see it so much more where you know they've not really fully prepared and they've gone in there and they've kind of give it and the effort
Yeah,
kind of showcased in the fight where they get absolutely battered.
yeah.
And so,
I mean,
what about
yeah, I work really hard.
yeah? And
Yeah,
what about MMA training do you enjoy the most, and what do you enjoy the least?
I enjoy the least. Hmm. Probably weights. I hate doing weights. It's just
Mm,
boring.
yeah.
And then the thing I enjoy the most is probably it's just sparring and like learning, like drill. I enjoy everything about it, like new things, like just drills, sparring, just everything really,
Hmm. And to those
apart
who
from
may not have watched you fight before, how would you sum
weights
up your how much would you sum up how would you sum up your
and
fighting style?
cutting weight as well. I like,
Uh,
pardon?
I was saying for those who haven't watched you fight before, how would you sum up your fighting style?
My fighting style. It's a bit all over the place. I'm not gonna lie. Same with Whitney as well. I've watched back. It's different every time. His stance, like everything I'm throwing. So yeah, unexpected. I'd say like unpredictable. The word.
And just before I let you go, can I get an official prediction for your fight?
Oof. This guy, he seems tough. I don't know. I'm hoping for a finish though. I'm hoping for a finish. I'd say round two finish. I'm hoping for
Okay. Right, well, mate, I want to wish you the best of luck and thank you for coming on.
again. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
No, no worries, man. Best of luck. See you later.